Hi guys, it's Maddie. I've kind of just been sat here like, I don't know, there's things I could talk about, but I don't know, really, because I've had a lot on my mind, especially about like conditions and stuff. Like, they all overlap and they're all confusing, and like, what is a symptom of what, and what is a symptom of this, and what is a symptom of that. I don't know, it all overlaps. Like, every time I try and research, everything overlaps. My experiences overlap. It's like a lot of overlapping, and it's very stressful. I don't know, that's kind of just how I feel at the moment. Like, kind of like, I like knowing why things are the way they are, but everything just overlaps and it's very confusing and very stressful. And I was thinking about it today actually, how like I'm realising, like, for example, with like my depression periods, I used to think I was quite like rapid cycle, like happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. But recently especially, I've noticed it's more depressed, happy, and then like depressed. Like, there's like little sections of happiness rather than like as rapid as I thought it was. I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot, like how I literally told like the therapy people that it was more like happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, but it's not. It's realising more and more it's more like depression, and then like some spike in like massive happiness, and then I just drop back to being depressed again. That's more like what it's like. Like, the happiness is definitely outnumbered, which I told them, but it's not as rapid fire as I thought, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't know, a lot of stuff overlaps each other, and it's kind of frustrating as well. And I don't know, it's kind of frustrating, and I've noticed recently that like my depression has been worse than my anxiety. I've been very depressed lately. My anxiety kicked up into gear a little bit back along, but I've mainly just been really depressed. Like, even when things are going well in life and I should be happy, I'll feel that like surface level, like, oh my god, that's such a good thing, but it doesn't go deeper than that, you know? Or if it does, like, the other day I got extremely happy. I was in a brilliant mood. It got destroyed, and like I literally just crumpled into just depression and like kind of like grumpy irritability. Like, I just had my defences up and I didn't really want to be around anyone at all. And it's pointed out to me, like, and I know this about myself, that whenever I get happy, the aftermath of being happy is almost catastrophic. Like, I'll be happy about something and I'll be overly happy in a way, and I will be so excited and so full of hope that when that feeling goes, it's like I just sink right down below where I started and I feel worse. Like, I kind of have a fear of being happy, because every time I'm happy, I know that the sadness is going to feel so much worse. If that makes sense. And it's kind of depressing, because like I know myself now, like I know that for every bit of like happiness I get, the sadness will be like tenfold in a way, you know? Or like when my anxiety is more in the front seat and more like anxious and more like, you know, not as like numb and depressive, I know that it's then going to hit me even harder in a way. Like, when my anxiety comes back, it comes back, you know? Or when I have like, I go through like phases, you know what I mean? Like, I go through stages, that's the word I'm looking for, stages of, like, for example, when I have one panic attack, I know that means there's more coming. And I go through like ages and ages of like not having any, and then like I'll have like a bunch in a row, you know. Maybe that's just because I'm very good at like emotional repression. I say I'm good at it, but then also, if that were the case, why can't I repress my depression? If I'm so good at repressing, why can't I just shove that down, you know? Even when I know that I'm being like unreasonable and like I shouldn't be depressed, like a good thing's happening and I'm just there like, you know, like it's just so crazy really. And like, I don't know, I've been very to myself, to be honest, and very like not really messaging people back and very like in my own little bubble. I've kind of made myself into my own little bubble, and when I try to be more out of the bubble, it's like so much energy and I just get so burnt out and I just get very like irritable, and I don't like that side of me, and I don't like being so angry. I'm so angry a lot of the time, and I'm so, I don't know, just very much, I'm so lonely in a way. Like I want to be in company, but then when I'm in the company of people, I want to be alone. It's so fucked. It's so fucked, but I don't know. Or like afterwards I'll feel really burnt out, where I've just been masking. But I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess. Even though things are going well for me in a way, I've got good things going on, I'm still so like depressed, and it's kind of like, why? Stop it, you know? Enjoy the good things. And it's like my brain's like, nope, sorry, you're on your own. I don't know. I was just thinking about it, like, I don't know, I'm very self-aware in a way, like I know patterns, but then also like I'm also like, it's so like, it's like being behind the glass and watching yourself, and it's like, stop, come on, and you just can't, you know, because you're going through stuff, and then afterwards you reflect on it like, why did we push that person away? Why did we not, I don't know, feel happy? I don't know. Why are we doing this? I don't know. It's kind of sad, but it'll be okay. Or like when I think about the things I want to do and then just do none of them. Like that's fun. Like I could have done this and this and this and this and this and this and I could be using my time to, you know, build towards my future. No. We're gonna listen to music and process instead. I don't know. It's a lot. And I had a nightmare last night. And I literally woke up covered in sweat. It was like one of those nightmares where like real life things that happen and like nightmares do this. Like the nightmare elements and real life stuff did this. It was kind of like having a flashback and a nightmare dream at the same time. Like this. It was a really fucked nightmare. It was really scary. But yeah, I woke up and felt really weird afterwards. Like, 'cause even though I know it was a nightmare and I know it wasn't real, you're kind of like, that felt so real, and I was literally drenched in my own sweat. But yeah, I also went to bed really early for me, like 11, which is really early.